Former security men known now entertainers Happy Boys have tendered an apology to clergyman and senior pastor of OPM Ministries, Apostle Johnson. Happy Boys made news in June after they called out the clergyman who sent them on scholarship to Cyprus. They claimed the pastor abandoned them in the foreign land and that he gave them money. He did not give them money for the first 6 months, and arriving in Cyprus, he had stopped assisting them financially. Now, after all that said and done, they came out one time. They called the man out. The man called them back out and said they should come back to Nigeria. Okay, he can't afford to educate them there anymore. They should come back to Nigeria where things is a bit easier, where he can afford, and he put them in any school of their choice here in Nigeria. The boys say no, they're not going back to Nigeria. Now they came out to say, oh, we are here to say a very big sorry to Nigerians, most especially Papa OPM. We know that we have wronged him and we have admitted our mistakes. Please find a place in your heart and forgive us. One said, even if he wants us to come back to Nigeria right now, just to get his forgiveness, we are going to come back. We are really, really sorry. You know what? Let's just hear from the horse's mouth themselves. This is what the boys had to say.
Greetings, guys. We are here to say a very big sorry to Nigerians, most especially Papa OPM worldwide. We know that we have wronged him and we have admitted our mistake. Please find a place in your heart and forgive us.
Even if he wants us to come back to Nigeria right now, just to get his forgiveness, we're going to come back. Guys, we are really sorry. Nigerians, please, you guys should forgive us. That the OPM, we are really sorry. Anywhere you are, please find a way in your heart to forgive us. We know that we have wronged you and we have admitted the mistakes. Even if you want us to come back to Nigeria now to get your forgiveness, sir, we are going to come back to Nigeria. I mean, you took us out from Nigeria to Cyprus.
It's not easy.
You took us out from trenches to this good life. Daddy, we are really sorry.
We are very, very sorry.
Even if you want us to come back to Nigeria now, we'll come back just to get your forgiveness. And everybody in Nigeria, we are really sorry, guys.
Please find a place in your heart and forgive us.
Please.
We are very sorry.
We admit all the mistake, everything that happened. We blame ourselves for that.
Even if the video won't come out, it's not supposed to be on phone. It's not supposed to be from once. That's why we are here to say sorry. You guys should find a place in your heart and forgive us.
We know that we have wronged
you guys.
But everybody in Nigeria, both in US, Nigerians that are in US, UK, Canada, anywhere in the world, please, you guys should find a place in your heart to forgive us. Things are not going well for us. Things are not really going well for us. Please, you guys should forgive us. We need your blessings. Daddy, we need your blessings too. Please, we are sorry. We are really, really sorry, sir. Please, forgive us. We know that we have wronged a lot of Nigerians. Please, we are sorry.
We are very, very sorry.
It's coming out from our mind.
All right. I don't know if to laugh or frown or say, hey, yeah. I don't know. I don't know what my emotions are right now with this boy. Right, but let's start with the one that is wearing Odumodu black hat, and he has chaos written on his t-shirt. The other one is doing pink lips with double earrings. Yeah. Y'all don't even look remorseful. Let's start with that. You don't even look remorseful. You look like somebody just said, yeah, go and just tender apology and say, now you're saying things are not going well with you. That's why you want to tender an apology. For me, this story is I've always followed on the side of I fell on the side of the boys initially. Until the very last video they put out before this one, and I was really angry with them. Like, whatever it is, like you don't talk to an elderly person like that. He brought you from this country. I won't say from the trenches, because Nigeria is a very blessed and beautiful place. So I won't say from the trenches. He brought you from Nigeria to like, okay, come and go and school abroad to better yourself. After you got fired from your job for dancing. Dancing is not bad. It's a good thing. If that's your craft, why not? But you're on duty. Right, focus and do what you're supposed to do on duty. When you're on duty, be a security personnel that you are. Yeah. Just like a lot of lawyers that were at the tribunal that were sleeping while on duty. They were supposed to be lawyering, but they decided to snooze off. Right. So some people on that comment say, and they are tired now. But before I would have said they were on duty. Like it's like you and I sleeping off right now. Or you and I start dancing right now. Do you understand? So get your job done. You got fired. Then this man helped you guys to get to the United States, to Cyprus. Getting to Cyprus, things went the way you guys expected it to be. and this man stopped responding to your call. They stopped sending you money after like the first 6 months he was supporting you. Again. After he stopped, and he said that things are not going so well for him business-wise here. The economy is crashing, inflation everywhere. So it was really hard for him. But you guys still went on and were just saying a lot of BS. So whatever they're getting right now, honestly, you deserve it.
Okay, so in my own opinion, I would say that it is divine to forgive. It is one thing for human beings to err, and it's another thing for someone to, forgive. So I'll just say that even whether the apology is, whether they look remorseful or not, or whether the apology is true or it's not true, I just feel like the man should just forgive. Honestly speaking, because these boys, let me call them boys.
They are boys.
Yeah, these boys, they are still young. You can tell that they don't even know their left from right. You can tell that, okay, they are still mommy's boys.
Okay, you
mommy's
don't know their left and right, so, but they know when not to wet the bed, bruh. That's them knowing their left and right. They know when to cross the road and when not to cross the road, right? They know when to pierce their ears and when not to pierce their ears, right? They know when to go to clubs and start drinking and posting videos and smoking and putting the videos all over social media. They know when to do that. So they do know their left and wrong. Their left from right. They do. So don't make that excuse for them. Please
okay,
go. Moving on.
I'm just trying to say that, you see, okay, of all places to take, I'm not trying to sound insensitive here, right? Cyprus is not even... It's not like, how will I put it? That place is quite really... Standard of living in that place is quite really hard. Do you get?
You're saying this from what? From where?
I'm saying it based on
from a place
experience.
Of, okay.
Yes,
You've been there?
No, I've not been there. But a friend of mine have been there, and he has said, he has, made comments about that place. Now, Cyprus is not like United Kingdom, or it's not like Canada, it's not like Germany and all. That place, you have to put in your work. Like, you have to
As you have
really
to put in
hard.
your work every other place you go to. There's no country, there's nothing, look, there's no place that it's manna falls from the skies. There's no place that has it easy. I have 95% of my whole family lives in the United Kingdom, right? I know what they say. I know how they explain it to me, how things are going there. Majority of these 95% are all citizens. Even as citizens, I know how they complain about this, how they complain about that. It's not easy for anybody anywhere. You put in the work everywhere. Don't even say Cyprus is not a... Okay, you put in the work everywhere. If they can go to clubs there and start shaking bum and start wearing uniform and entertaining, they should be able to get a job. Even if you're not going to get any of the major jobs, you can get menial jobs. You can clean. I have cousins who are elderly guys and girls just to make ends meet. They're doing this and they're doing cleaning services in the United Kingdom. Some are doing security guards to just see themselves through school. So what are we saying now? I'm listening to your case, lawyer Uyine.
No, my own is just that the man should just, forgive these boys and just... I feel like they are under some kind of influence. I know that they must have come out to say they said,
okay.
They said a lot of things. They backlash the man. They said different things about the man.
Daddy said Apostle Johnson also he cursed them at some point and they would never say it. Yeah, the voice recording was everywhere. They would never say anything good. Nothing good would come out of them. As a father. Right. I understand you might be upset. I understand. Oh, it looks like these boys have disgraced you all over the world. You understand? I understand that. But as a father and as a man of God, so to speak, right? You should not utter some words. Like words we all know. Like
when you're angry, you say things.
That's more reason why you are in a place of maturity. You are older than them. You can just tame your anger at that time. Like, you know what? I'm not going to say negative things. Are we saying if his children did something similar, will he curse them? Like, nothing good, I'm not pointing to you, nothing good will come out of you. You will never do good in life. I'll make you guys will be destroyed. No, he won't say that to his child.
He won't.
Exactly. So as a father, I think that was a little bit extreme on daddy's side too.
Yeah, and as a father too, in this case, he should just forgive. Remember in one of the holy books where the prodigal son ran away from home, took everything, and he came back home. When he has, lavished the whole thing, he now came back home to his dad.
I do agree with you that he should be forgiven anyway. I do agree with you. So, Daddy, please forgive them. Now, before we go on a music break, we're going to jump into another story real quick. It's a story about Seun Kuti. Yes, we know Seun Kuti will be heading back to court. I think he's heading back to court for the assault on a police officer on the Third Mainland Bridge when he slapped the police. I think they're heading back to court on the 27th of this month, September. That's not really the story. We know that, and we just hope this pans out well for him. But before then, the Nigerian Nigerian musician Seun Kuti is set to play the role of Fela and Nicola Kuti in Izu Ojuku's upcoming movie 77, The Festac Conspiracy. It takes on the character of his grandfather, the legendary Nigerian musician and activist in the historical drama. Now, I'm glad, right, that they used or they took somebody from the Anikulapo family to actually portray Fela Anikulapo. If they had casted someone else, probably it wouldn't have worked. Probably there'd have been a whole bunch of back and forth drama between the Anikulapo family and them about why will you use our father's image or my grandfather's image or something, and without you didn't consult us, you didn't let us be the ones to play. Seun Kuti is about the right. Femi Kuti is a bit older now, and Femi Kuti is a little bit calmer. Seun is the radical. Seun is he reminds me of
his dad.
He reminds me a lot of like what. He talks, acts, and all. So Seun Kuti is like the best person to actually play this role. And I hope when this movie, because I personally want to see it, I want to see how they portray the Abami Ada himself in this movie. I told you I saw a biopic of Whitney Houston yesterday, and it was amazing. It was like I was watching Whitney Houston's life right there. It was so real. Excerpts from her live performances and everything. It was so real. Well done. Nice story. Told. The one for Notorious B.I.G. Christopher Wallace, that one was a very nice, well-interpreted movie also. So I'm hoping they do justice to this particular Festac 77. I hope so. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, and for me, in my own opinion, I would say congratulations to Seun Kuti. But the thing is, but a lot of people do not know what Festac 77 is, because even me myself, I didn't even really know what Festac 77 is. Okay. Now, Festac 77 is the opening ceremony of the festival took place. The festival took place on the 15th of January 1977 inside the National Stadium, Surulere, Lagos. Now, the aim of this festival is to present Black and African culture in its highest and widest conception, to bring to light the diverse contribution of Black and African people to the universe, current of thought and art. So I think this movie is just going to portray the life of Blacks and Africa, and they are going to use Fela Kuti to portray Festac 77.
I'm looking forward because there's a whole lot of stories surrounding Festac 77. So there's a whole lot of conspiracies. There's a whole lot of things that went down during that period, and a lot of people. And I think it's also good that our history, the African history, the Nigerian. Let me live in Africa. It's perfect. The Nigerian history is gradually being told. There's a movie that's about to drop now. It's the legend of Mami Wata Yemoja. It's like it's the story. Like if we can watch Little Mermaid, Ariel, and we're going to the cinema to go and watch Little Mermaid, like it's like something that Disney created. Why not? Let's go deep into our roots. Like we do know that they talk about Mami Wata. We have stories about it. Do you understand? I'm looking forward to seeing that also. We've seen stories on Shango. We've seen some stories on the Great Olumo Rock. We've seen stories. So I really want to see this also. That being said, let's go for a quick musical break, ladies and gentlemen. It's Freestyle Friday. It's Enjoy Yourself Friday. It's just call in and say anything you want. Wish somebody something Friday. And when we get back, it's OT time. Let's take your requests. We'll be back.